Starshooter Commentary. I am Scarlet Otaku. Today's commentary will be on 1646 Alex and his rant on Cole's spouse. Now, as I let that sink into your brains, let's begin, shall we?
Video about Cole Sprouse. I guess this is a little rant, but I am angry and have been angry a few days because of Cole Sprouse and his terribleness. I don't understand what he's doing with his life, but he's bothering me quite a bit.
Okay, first off, you say in the original video that you know that your webcam is shit, yet you're still using it. Even if you say, I know my webcam is shit, so stop complaining, people are still gonna complain. Second, you certainly don't sound angry at all on what Cole Sprouse has done. In fact, you almost seem to be quite happy. Does anyone else find this creepy?
So I'm going to break down what he did and what he did to anger me and many other people quite a bit. And
wait, what? No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Cole Sprouse.
Did you even check your video's audio? I have made this mistake before, and I should know! People really do not like it! So right now, I'm just gonna use the magical power of skipping to skip through his explaining on who Cole Sprouse is. Quite honestly, I think pretty much everyone in the US know who he is already, and those who don't can just Google it.
And then he made a Tumblr. And everyone on Tumblr was like, oh my god. And this wasn't like a celebrity Tumblr like Miranda Cosgrove's Tumblr or anything. I don't know why I bring up Miranda Cosgrove, but this was like his Tumblr. Like, you know, he blogged and he posted pictures. And it was awesome because this is a person that we've all watched for a very long time, and a celebrity that was one of us, and posted funny pictures. And I mean, it was a bit pretentious, but awesome at the same time because we got to know him. And it wasn't like getting to know him like an interview or anything. Like, we legitimately felt like we were friends with him. And if you used YouTube or go on any social networking site or sites like YouTube or Tumblr or anything, when you follow someone or subscribe to them for a long time and you keep up with them, you legitimately feel like you know them. Like, there are people on Tumblr.
Okay, I'm sorry. I dozed out for a second there. Is he still going? God damn, when is he going to cut to the chase?
We were all happy, and we were all very happy to have Cole Sprouse on Tumblr, and then he did something that angered everyone.
I can't even begin to tell you how many minutes you ran on about Tumblr and a bunch of nonsense that no one cares about. I have to shorten this so that my audience won't fall asleep. You're welcome, by the way. You seriously had to talk about Tumblr for a majority of the video? You couldn't just get on with it? This proves it! You must be on meth!
This is kind of terrible, and it's really a douchebaggy move. So, he deleted his Tumblr.
Wait, what?
He deleted his Tumblr. And
that's all he did?!
and deleted my Tumblr, but he didn't just delete his Tumblr. You know, he's like, I don't want to deal with Tumblr. I don't really want to deal with Tumblr anymore. He says, this was an experiment. I wanted to see how you'd react to this. Anthropological jazz. Now, that's terrible. He was pretending to be someone he's not, so that he could do an experiment without telling us that this is an experiment.
This was all part of his master plan to see how people would react if he deleted his Tumblr. If that's all he did, then why are you making such a big deal out of it? And the whole point of the experiment was to see your reaction, so of course he wouldn't tell you. See guys, this is why I don't smoke, inject, or snort up any kind of drug into my system. Because I would get shitty logic like this.
In fact, not only terrible, but I did read a Tumblr post, which I don't know the validity of, I probably should have looked it up, where someone was like, you know what, in anthropology we learn about this moral code where we're supposed to, like, tell people if we're experimenting with them. We're not supposed to, like, do cultural experiments, right? Without their knowledge. And Cole Sprouse does this without her knowledge. I mean, he's not writing a paper or anything, but he's still doing an experiment on a fundamental level, and he wanted to see how it would react to it. And
not all experiments can be done with a person's knowledge. Let's say you knew that you were about to be scared. Then it'd make the experiment less scary, and thus a total failure. This was a reaction test, and you know what? It was a success, so thank you for proving his experiment successful, you dumbass.
We were furious. We were like, oh my god, this guy's a douchebag. He's not one of us. He's just a terrible person who's acting like a dick and gained our trust and made us be friends with him and made us think that we legitimately know him and made us relate to him on a fundamental level like he was a friend of ours, and then said, no, it's all fake. I'm just pretending to be someone like Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist. I mean, he didn't say he was like being like Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist, but do you see the irony there? So, I'm not gonna edit the picture.
Yes, and it's also too much work to edit out your ramblings, stutters, and your screwed up audio. So, you're a meth head and lazy? What a wonderful combination that must be.
So, people editing are replacing his name with peasant because, you know, he's kind of a peasant and he's kind of a dick. And, yeah, and then people are like, stop whining. He was just doing experiments. You're just proving him right. Like, shut up. No. He made us think he was like us. He made us relate to him and think that he was a normal person like us, despite the fact that he was famous and we all knew of him as a famous person. He made us think he was one of us, and then he just lied about it. He was just like, hey, I'm a liar. I mean, it was kind of obvious. He did say he's not one of us, and he did say that his Tumblr, the Tumblr URL was culture concept, so it was kind of obvious. But I mean, who would jump to that conclusion that this man wasn't actually...
Yet you said that he made it seem like he was really friends with you, so of course you fell for it. Therefore, his attempts were not as obvious as you say they were. And just saying shut up because people are saying that you're proving his experiment right is really ignorant. So you're going to tell me to shut up, and then what? No matter what you do, I'm still going to be right when I say such a thing to you.
Conclusion that this man wasn't an actual person trying to be friends with us, but rather a person trying to play a trick on us. What is wrong with you, Cole Sprouse? I do not like you. And if I were to see you walking down the street in real life, I'd probably look at you, and I'd be all like, I don't like you, and then walk away. Because you're a dick. And you suck. And he did and this video's long, so bye.
No. Wait. You had something else to say. Don't go. In all seriousness, Alex, you only made yourself look worse in this video, and it didn't help you at all. And just so you know, guys, the original video was 7.5 minutes long, and most of it was about him rambling on about Tumblr and stuff that nobody cares about. I hope you guys are happy, because now I need some aspirin to clear up this massive headache. This has been the bitch with the cannon known as Scarlet Otaku saying farewell.